السلام عليكم يا اخوتي، معكم صديقكم صبريكو. اليوم سأستعرض معكم لعبة التحقيق The Low Road، وهي لعبة صراحة لا أعرف عنها سوى لعبة التحقيق. حسنا، يكفينا من جو الستريس والضغط لننتقل إلى جو التفكير. شابتر 1. اللعبة فيها شابتر نايس. اللعبة بشكل عام ستكون بشكل سردي، لكنك أنت المحقق، لذا ستكون هناك الكثير من الترجمة في هذه اللعبة. أوكي، حسنا. Vanderbroek Metro's HQ.
Let me tell you something I wish somebody had told me on my first day. Being a spy is nothing like you see on TV. Showdowns in exotic locales, death-defying car chases, seemingly limitless food and beverage per diems. Those days are over. What we deal with is the collection and manipulation of information, plain and simple. And thanks to the wonders of telephone communication, we don't even have to leave our desks anymore. Is it fun? Not really. Does it pay well? Well, that depends on how long you've been here. But listen, if you keep your head down and do what's asked of you, 15, 20 years down the line, you could have a nice-looking corner office just like this one. Heated underground parking, too. Not too shabby, is it?
اوكي، يمكنني نختار الأجوبة أيضا. حسنا، كما نرى هذا المحقق المسؤول عني على ما أعتقد، وأنا سأمثل دور هذه البنت. جميل جدا. حسنا، كما ترون هذه الأوسمة وهذه التكريمات تعود إلى كل شيء واضح. على ما يبدو أن هذه كانت زميلته في التحقيق، وأنا على وشك أن أكون جاسوسة. حسنا، لنتابع القصة. Sound okay. I would rather be a real spy, thanks. That sound amazing. I would rather to field work. حسنا.
I'd rather be a real spy, thanks.
A real spy is someone who gets their information undetected and unseen. No better way to do that than through a telephone. What's your name again?
Nomi. Kovacs. Noms. Nomix. Kovacs. Nomi. Kovacs. جيمس. بوند. جيمس بوند، على أساس إنها جاسوسة. حسنا، بما أن هذا الشخص يبدو جديا، سأقول له اسمي فقط.
Numi Kovacs.
Strong name for a spy. Let's see if you live up to it. Since it's your first day, let's see what they taught you in the academy. The woman we're about to call is Lacey Mendoza. She's a production manager at our latest competitor, Rev Inc. Our top engineer, a fellow by the name of Sebastian Cartwright, was working on a top secret project when he was abducted along with his plans. We're beginning to think that Cartwright might be involved in whatever they're doing over there at Rev, and possibly against his will. There's 3 things I'm going to need you to find out. 1. Where this test facility is located. 2. What's the easiest point of entry. And 3. Whether or not they have Sebastian. I pulled all the information I could on Lacey and compiled it in this scrapbook. It's not much, but it might help you gild the lily.
Okay.
Any questions?
Any question? What Raven Inc? Tell me more about Sebastian. How do I use script book? Any advice? Enough talking. Let's call her up. دعونا نعرف ما هي هذه المؤسسة أولا.
What's Rev Inc?
No idea. There's nothing on the books to prove it exists. My guess is that it's just a front for one of the big boys.
Okay. Tell me more about Sebastian.
Tell me more about Sebastian.
Brilliant engineer. Bit of an eccentric. Has a Jones for clean energy. Whatever that is.
Okay.
How do I use the scrapbook?
It's a scrapbook. You turn the pages with your hands and look through it with your eyes. Then your eyes take what they see to your brain, and your brain uses that to come up with ideas. Though maybe not in your case.
Oh my god, قال له سؤال سخيف. Any advice?
Any advice?
Get her to trust you. Pretend to be someone from her past. Someone she cares for but hasn't kept in touch with. Old classmate, former co-worker, that sort of thing. Whatever you do, don't pretend to be a loan manager. You won't make it past hello.
Okay. Enough talk. Let's call her up.
Okay. حسنا الآن سنبدأ.
This is an important mission, so make it count.
Bliss and blessings unto you and yours. This is Lacey. Who's speaking?
This is Shayla Ibro from London branch. Guess who? Only the best remote you ever had. Roommate! You better have, okay? This is Landsea Flowers from France. Okay, هذه الأسئلة كلها لا تصلح لكي أدخل وأندمج معها على أساس أني شخص من ماضيها، لكن أولا دعونا نرى الأوراق. Grades me. S cartoon. Structure S cartoon, okay. Student transcript Lacey Mendoza. حسنا، هذه علاماتها المدرسية. اوكي، من هذه؟ invite you to Lacey and Eva. invite you their wedding. حسنا، هذا إذا زواجها March 27 17 at 5. اوكي، امسك لي هذه. ما هذه؟ National Housing Bridge Housing Bureau. اوكي، address 471 bedroom 3. اوكي حسنا.
Only the best roommate you've ever had.
Clara? You sound really different.
Okay, properly. Well, it has been over decades. Change voice. So do you. Okay. كوني جاسوس لن أغير صوتي لأنه سأجعل الشخص الذي أكلمه يشك. Well, it has been over decades. أوكي، لا أظن أنها سنوات، لكن لا ليست سنوات، مجرد 10 سنين أعتقد، أو 7 سنين. So do you. وأنت كذا.
So do you. I actually thought you were a man when you first picked up.
Really? Well, it's probably just a bad line or something.
That's probably it.
You're not with Docilio, are you?
Who's Docilio?
Never mind. We've just had a lot of outside interference lately, and we need to be extra careful about who we speak to. So if you really are Clara, I'm going to need some proof. Why don't we start with you telling me the address of our old apartment?
Okay. Wait. 42 لا bedroom. No. 473. Okay. 473.
473 Lansing Crescent.
No, that was the address for the house I grew up in. The only roommates I had back then were my mother and sister. How could you possibly know that?
اوكي، لقد تورطت. لحظة علي كان. اوكي bedroom 3. It's a house. Studio 2 bedroom. So over cherry. I am psychic. Coincidence? I remember everything. I have been researching you. Okay.
I've been researching you.
I know what's going on here. You're a docilite, aren't you?
Oh,
I don't even know what that is.
Nice try. But once our work is complete, we'll tear away your vile masks and free the world of your meddling once and for all. Beware the wrath of Rev. Beware!
So, it looks like you've unleashed the crazy. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but amusing nonetheless.
Oh shit.
Why don't you take a coffee break and then get started on some light clerical work? I think that's more your speed.
Oh, come on. حسنا. بداية سيئة كوني جاسوس. كان علي أن أقرأ تلك الورقة جيدا، حيث أني أخبرتها بمكان منزلها وليس بمكان صديقتها في السكن. والفتاة كانت محتاطة كثيرا لأنها متابعة من
Looks like
قبل.
I'll need a key card to get this thing to work.
What the fuck؟ نحتاج إلى قهوة. إذا نحن عملاء. حسنا، هذه القهوة.
That desk's a little tall, isn't it?
It's meant for standing.
Why would anyone want to stand when they could sit?
You'll understand when you're older. Roaming the halls already, are we?
Turn said I could have a break.
Okay.
Well, now I have to commit 3 of my best agents to undoing the damage you've done with that phone call.
Oh, come on.
Tried my best.
Oh, I'm sure you did. But to keep this office running as smoothly as possible, perhaps you'll consider making this break a permanent one.
You want me to quit?
Quit, step down, early retirement without benefits. Why get hung up on titles? All that matters is that you're happy. Why don't you think about it and get back to me?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Thornton Penderbrook, Office Manager, Division of Outside Intelligence, Heir Apparent to Penderbrook Motors, International Traveler, Raconteur, and Bon Vivant.
Oh, well, my name's Numi.
I would like to do a failed mission. حسنا. Can I have a code for the outbound research division? I shall get back to work.
I should get back to work.
حسنا.
Before you do, let me ask you a question. Have you ever taken the time to stroll the docile woods?
Are you asking me on a date? Huh?
Are you asking me out on a date?
You think I'd ask a lowly assistant out on a date? Perish the thought! If you're that intent on taking a shortcut up the corporate ladder, you might find more success reaching for one of the lower rungs. I think Agent Horace might be available.
You're disgusting.
Off you go!
Fuck you.
Looks like these mail slots connect to the bullpen on the other side.
All inter-agent communication must be approved by yours truly.
Okay. ألا توجد قهوة لديك؟
Nice haircut.
Better times.
Have you ever thought about growing it back?
Every single day.
Not much competition in this Employee of the Month game, is there?
Not as long as I'm around.
What should I call you?
So, what should I call you? Barney? Mr. Turner?
Folks around here call me Turn.
Does that mean they're going to start calling me Kova?
No.
All right. Good talk. When's our next case?
We don't have a next case. That phone call was a taste of what you might get to do in a few years, after you pay your dues.
I have paid my dues.
I've done 4 years of espionage school. I've paid my dues.
Company policy: all outside intelligence employees must have 2 years' experience before accepting missions. No exceptions.
Let's go on one of your missions then. A real one, out in the field.
I haven't done field work since I was with the government. If you ask me, waste of time.
You were a government agent. Like the kind that kill people and blow stuff up?
I was, but that was a decade ago, and I don't really like to reminisce.
Why? Did you get fired?
Where did you hear that?
I didn't. I'm just wondering why someone would quit such a cool job to work for a car company.
That's really none of your business. And if I was fired, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
I'm pretty sure you'd be able to tell me if you didn't get fired.
I shouldn't have even told you that I worked there in the first place.
Ah, is that why you got fired?
None of your business.
You got fired.
Is there any chance to make call in the field work?
Is there any chance we might be called in to do field work?
The only way you would be called in to do field work is if every agent in this office were to become incapacitated.
So, like if I made them all sick or got them to quit? Something like that?
Are you planning something?
No, I'm just a very curious person.
Why don't you go be curious somewhere else?
Bye.
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Suit yourself.
اوكي. يبدو ان اول مهمة لي قد فشلت فيها، ولا اعرف ذلك الشخص الاشقر قد بعث ب3 من افضل عملائه لكي يصلحوا الشيء الذي افسدته.
Hi, I'm Numi Kovacs.
Well, you must be the latest Oi boy.
Oi. I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Outside intelligence? Oi. Listen, kid, if you want to stand out and be seen as spectacular, it's best that you take to our office vernacular. Let me introduce myself. Hab Applecott's the name. Equipping agents is my claim to fame. You need gadgetry, you come to me. Forgery too, I'll make you an honorary degree.
Do you have any advice on how I can get some field work? What's up with the turn? Okay, what with all the remaining? Okay. لنرى قصة تيرن أولا.
What's the deal with Turn? He seems a little off.
He was once a federal field agent, considered one of the best, but was fired for sending his partner on a self-serving quest.
Oh.
She took most of the flack, was temporarily jailed, and ever since then his career's been derailed. You'd be cranky too if that happened to you.
Oh. حسناً. هذا إذن فقد تم طرده من عمله. حسنا.
Do you have any advice on how I can get some field work?
Around here, that's unfortunately Horace's domain. And between you and me, that's a downright shame. He won't use my inventions, says he's found better kinds. But that's only because he pockets everything he finds. If I were in charge, I'd send him on a permanent vacation. But Turn won't do it. I think he fears retaliation.
Could you help me replace Haruko in the field? What with all... Okay.
Could you help me replace Horace in the field?
Well, Horace is more a pain than I'd like to admit. Too loose with his lips and totally lacking in wit. But going out on a limb for a perfect stranger? Why, a stunt like that could put my job in danger.
I promise to return the favor.
And what makes you think you'll be around to repay? Turns fired assistants after only 1 day.
I will charm him with my good luck. Okay, I'm strong. I will work extra hours. I'm smart.
I'll charm him with my good looks.
Turn hasn't shown interest in anyone in years. Giving an answer like that just confirms all my fears.
Okay, I will work extra hours.
I'm smart. Practically a genius.
Intelligence is something that one has to prove. All right, go ahead and make your first chess move.
How about a game of checkers instant? The pain is neither a pie nor a nugget. What can I say to impress you today?
What can I say to impress you today?
There's a step in the right direction. Keep bringing the rhymes and you might pass inspection.
Okay, معركة بالشعر. My inspection. Okay. My quick-witted brain will never die, nor will my elephant like meme or I. Feel free to inspect my poetic license, after which we will be our muscle convince. I would stand here for week on end, if that's what it takes to call you friend. No. Good night. Bertis is such sweet swallow that I shall say good night till it be morrow. Okay. So حاول هذه.
Feel free to inspect my poetic license, after which we'll begin our mutual connivance.
Your words are wrong. The rhymes are slant. You should be hit in the face with an antique lamp.
Oh shit.
All right, now you've got me doing it.
Let's redo it. Okay. My quick-witted brain will never die, nor will my elephant like meme or I.
My quick-witted brain will never die, nor will my elephant-like memorize.
Changing around the pronunciation. Well, that just reeks of sheer desperation.
Oh fuck. نتحدى مع شاعر المليون يا. I will stand here for weeks on end, if that's what it takes to call you a friend.
I'll stand here for weeks on end, if that's what it takes to call you friend.
You've impressed me thus far, but how long can that last?
I am visitor from the future, not one from the past. As long as it takes, I will always outlast. My knowledge is a vast. When you find out, the answer will be somewhat guessed.
I'm a visitor from the future, not one from the past.
The context of that doesn't make any sense.
Fuck.
You're starting to come off a little bit dense. Let's try again. You've impressed me thus far, but how long can that last?
Last. Okay.
As long as it takes, I'll always outlast.
Rhyming a word with itself is a very weak move. If you want to impress me, you better improve. Let's try again. You've impressed me thus far, but how long can that last?
When you find out the answer, I will be someone.
When you find out the answer, you'll be somewhat aghast.
When it comes to Western poetry, you're clearly a beast. Now, how about a form that began in the East? The syllable count of 575 is a perfect way to keep the brain cells alive. Now, with a haiku, I'll be impressed through and through, and maybe help you.
Fuck. هذا الشخص لا يمزح شباب. Shut up, you old man. I have enough of your games. You make me feel student. No. I will do what I can, but I can't promise success. Please just be nice to me. Egg is wet, pure and vert and bright. Does that make any right? We know what you need, so don't worry your bump head. Early bird said. Okay.
I'll do what I can, but I can't promise success. Please, just be nice to me.
Count the syllables. It's simple. 5, 7, 5. You've almost made it.
5, 7, 5. Count syllables. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, هذه لو.
Shut up, you old man. I've had enough of your games. You're making me feel slightly deranged.
It's 5, 7, 5. Do you not know how to count? Say it so.
5, 7, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This?
The egg is white, pure, unwavering, and bright. Does that make it right?
Eggshell is the word that you should have used instead. You went under par.
We know what you need, so don't worry your dumb head, the early birds say.
Your poetic prowess has left me feeling quite odd. As a man of my word, I'll assist with your fraud. This fake ID should serve you just fine, but if anyone asks, the hands that made them were not mine.
Will this give me access to the photocopier?
Without an official tracker, there's little that card can do. If you want real privileges, you might try a switcheroo.
Who's gonna be dumb enough to fall for that?
Check another floor if you can't find someone nearby. As long as you stay persistent, you're sure to find your guy.
Thanks, Hab.
اوكي. يلا هذه المعركة الشعرية التي خضناها الآن. أين ذلك الأحمق؟
What is it now?
I would like to do field mission. No! Can I have a code? No, bye.
I gotta go.
Do be a stranger. What is it now?
Can I have the code for the outbound research division?
The bullpen for the telephone division falls under Mr. Turner's domain, and he prefers to keep that to himself. My only dealings with him is through the company mail system.
Turn doesn't trust you.
It's my understanding that Mr. Turner lost his government position due to information about him being leaked. Ever since then, he's been very particular about office protocols.
I gotta go.
Do be a stranger.
كيف يمكننا نحصل على القهوة؟ حسناً، سأذهب إلى المسعد. Oh no! هذا ليس مكانا للقهوة. لا ارجع يا صغير، ارجعي. اوكي، إذن علي أن أواعد هذا الأحمق.
What is it now?
I'd like to do a field mission.
A field mission? Oh, that's rich. Most of our work is handled over the phone these days. We only have one agent in the field. There's no need for any more.
Is there any situation where I could work in the field?
For that to happen, every single agent in this office would have to become indisposed.
So it is possible then.
If that kind of wild optimism is what you need to continue your interminable existence, far be it from me to tell you otherwise.
I gotta go.
Do be a stranger.
حسناً. أوه، لدينا شخص آخر هنا.
Well, there's a new site in an old place. Name's Horace Hayes.
Hi, I'm Numi.
Numi. Another name I'm gonna have to learn to forget.
What do you mean?
Let me guess. New kid, fresh out of the academy, ready to travel the world and set it on fire. The problem is, Penderbrook's only got room for one field agent, and you're looking at him.
I have a lot to offer.
Oh, I'm sure you do. But once you realize all you're going to be doing is answering phones and ordering lunches, you'll go somewhere else, just like the rest. Why don't I save you some time? The Bellows agency just opened an outfit across town and are looking to poach as many of our agents as they can. Why don't you give her a call? Head off to greener pastures.
Okay. You have what stake to be? Okay. حسنا، كما ترون يبدو أنني فشلت في حل أول قضية لي، حيث أني قمت بفضح المنظمة، لكن بما أن اللعبة تعتمد على القصة، طور القصة، أي أنها تمشي في الخيارات التي اخترتها أنت، فكما رأينا هنالك ذلك الشخص الذي كان على السطح أعطاني إعلان لسيدة تقوم بالبحث عن مجندين من المباحث لفريقها. إذن يجب علي أن أتصل بها وأنضم إليها. يمكنكم أن تختاروا، إما أن أعيد مهلا لحظة. لا تقول لي لا، لقد نسيت أن أسجل. أوه ماي جاد. كنت على وشك أن أقول يمكنكم أن تختاروا، إما أن نعيد اللعبة من جديد ونحل القضية وندخل في فريق هذا الخال كما يقول عنه ونكمل اللعبة على أساس أننا محققين بارعين. كما رأيتم لقد تسرعنا في اختيار خياراتنا، لذا قد تم ضبطنا، أو يمكننا أن نفشل في حل في محاولة الدخول إلى حياة تلك الفتاة الغامضة، ونذهب إلى شركة المخابرات الأخرى والجنة عندها. ما رأيكم؟ مهلا لحظة. هل يمكن أن تكون صاحبة تلك الشركة الأخرى صديقة هذا العميل الذي تسبب بسجنها؟ ممكن. هذه يمكن أن تكون القصة مبنية إما أن نكون في صف واحد أو نكون أعداء. كما ترون هناك فراغ بينهم. The low road. الطريق المتعرج، إما أن نكون مع الجيدين أو نكون مع السيئين. حسنا أصدقائي، لكم الخيار. أتريدون أن نعيد اللعبة ونختار فريق هذا العميل، أو ندخل في الشركة الأخرى، أي نذهب من عند هذا المتعجرف وندخل مغامرة جديدة؟ حسنا، كان هذا استعراضا بسيطا للعبة، أتمنى يكون قد أعجبكم. كان معكم صديقكم سابريكو، في أمان الله.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.